Hey besties, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lara Savage. In one of my previous videos, I showed you guys the unboxing of this amazing Sentro Knitting Machine. Now I finally used it. I've been using it for a while now and I've been making different outfits with it, dresses, whatever. And this is one of the dresses I made with it, guys. This is beauty right here. So it's a black maxi dress with tassels or fringe basically on the sides, guys. This is beautiful. I'm going to show you guys how I made it, how I styled it, and you guys are going to love it. If you want to watch other crochet tutorials on my channel, I'm going to link the playlist and you guys should go watch them. But in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this particular dress. So let's get into it. Now for this, I'm going to be using waste yarn before starting the piece itself. So I'm going to be using these colors to do it, and then I'm going to move to my black yarn to do my main dress. This is so that I'll be able to have clean finishes on the top and the bottom of my dress. Now I'm going to start by putting my machine in the panel section. So on the side, you're going to see a tube that goes up and down, panel or tube. So you're going to pick panel. And then we're going to start working on our waste yarn. So you're going to continue turning your machine till you get to the white peg, and then we're going to put our yarn just like this, having a short tail at the other side. So just drop it there, and we're going to be going front and back, front and back, front and back till we get to the other side. So the next peg is going to be at the back, the next one will be in front, the next one will be at the back, the next one will be in front, just like that. Now guys, if you put your machine on panel, you are going to get to a point where you won't be able to move forward. Now your machine is not broken, it's correct, it's working correctly. Now you're going to now put this thread, this yarn, into the top of this, the threader basically, and then you're going to put it into one of these holes right here. So this is basically to make it more sturdy. So just put it into one of these holes. I can't remember what it's called. And then you're going to just go back towards the other way and continue clanking till you get to the end. Once you get to the end and it's no longer moving, you move backwards again till you get to where you can no longer move. And then I'm going to continue this for the next 15 rows. So I'm going to make 15 rows of this stitch. Now this machine is 48 stitches, and because the first 3 stitches don't count because they are going to fall off, we're going to have only 45 stitches. So 45 stitches are what we're going to use to make this particular size of dress. If you're in a bigger size, you can make 2 panels of this for one side. So you're going to join it, you're going to have a joining at the center of your dress basically. So you're going to make 4 pieces, but in my case with this, I'm going to just make 2 different panels. Now I'm going to remove the excess. So the 3 stitches that I said don't count, so you're going to notice that this ended there. You're going to just pull it out so that the thread is hanging basically down.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe.
Now guys, I have made the 15 rows and this is what it looks like. And then you're now going to take your main color. So this is my black in this case. I'm going to take this black and I'm going to feed it through that white peg. So once you feed it through the white peg, feed it through the thread guide and then start cranking. So it's automatically going to continue cranking just like that. And before I end that row, I'm just going to pull out the black yarn on the 3 stitches basically that don't count. I'm going to pull it down because I need to tie it together with the waste yarn. Now I'm going to just tie it together just like that so that it would stay, it won't loosen anytime. So I'm going to tie it twice because I need to be able to loosen it later on. So twice is okay. So knot it twice and then just continue cranking left right continuously till you get to the number of, to the length basically that you want your dress to be. In my case, I'm going to start counting the number of rows I'm doing with this counter, and then I'm going to show you guys how many rows I had in the end. Now guys, I'm done with my main yarn and I did 410 rows. So for a long dress, you're going to do 410 rows. But if the person is shorter, I'll advise you guys to go shorter than this measurement. So I did another one that was 380 and it was, you know, better on the body because it was my exact length basically. But if you're a tall person, 410 rows is for sure okay. If you're a shorter person, go lower than this 410. And then guys, I'm going to put my waist yarn again to finish off this side. So the way I did the other one, that's how I'm going to do this process as well. So I'm going to just remove the black yarn from the third peg that is not important, and then I'm going to put my white yarn, which is my waist yarn, and then I'm going to just feed it through the guide, and then I'm just going to continue cranking till I get to about 15 rows again of this waist yarn, just like I did for the first waist yarn. This also I'm going to do 15 rows so that I can be able to finish my work. And guys, this is it. I have done 15 rows right here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm basically just going to continue cranking. So I'm going to remove the whole thread and then I'm just going to continue cranking till I get to the other side. Now I'm going to change it to tube as well because tube helps you like just continue going round and round and round, and you know, just remove your piece from there basically. So I'm just going to continue going round till my work starts falling off the machine. So this is what it looks like, and once it's off, my work is done. This is my first panel, and then I'm going to make an identical panel like this. So it's 2 panels you need for this dress. So this is one, and then I'm going to make another one for the second side. Now if you are doing a dress that you just want to wear from the top down, you're going to just make it 2 pieces the same measurement. But for the back, I'm going to show you guys how to do the 2 pieces at the top and the bottom piece as well. So for the bottom side is the same measurement. Just make sure the top to the mid length to your waist length is 70 rows that you are using. So the top to the waist length of everybody's own is the same, is 70 rows, and you are going to minus whatever you did as the full measurement of your front piece, minus 70 from it, and that's what you're going to use for the bottom side of your back piece basically. So do you guys get? Is the top I'm going to show you guys how to do now, but for the bottom is the same 45 pegs by 70, whatever you have as the entire of the front. If it's 410 minus 70 is what you're going to do for the bottom part of your back measurement. Now guys, to get the measurement of the top back, you know it's 2 pieces for the top of the back, it's 70 rows. Yes, we've established that. Now for the 2 pieces, we're going to divide 45 pegs. Remember the front is 45 all around, so 45 pegs divided by 2 will give us 22 and a half. And then this 22 and a half, I'm just going to round it off to 23. Now when I'm putting my thread into these pegs, I'm going to do it till I get to 26. Since 3 are going to fall off, so the 26 minus 3 will give me 23, like I said earlier. So do 26 on this first row. Now once I get to 26, I'm just going to continue backwards again and continue that way till I get to 15 rows of this 23 pegs.
For everyone, some of us need work, others need fun. Some of us need purpose to overcome, but try to do what you love when it's said and done, cause there's so many differences in each of us. Trust your gut, it can show you what you want. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in a better day. Living life.
This is 23 pegs if I remove the 3 that fell off, and then I'm going to start again with my main yarn to like continue the process just like we did the front piece. So continue that for the next 70 rows. So 70 rows is what you're going to use for this top part of your dress. Like I said, any size, 70 rows is enough for your top part of your back.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague we all love to hate.
Now guys, I have the 70 rows here. I'm going to put my waist yarn again to finish it off, and then do my 15 rows of waist yarn and make 2 pieces of this particular size and 1 piece of the bottom back. So the bottom back is going to be 410 minus 70 rows. So those amount of rows are what you're going to do for the back. And then the front will have its 410 rows. The top back will have its 70 rows. These are the smaller pieces for the top back.
Erotic and chaotic, go! To last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life.
Now guys, we're going to finish off our ends. So we don't want our yarn to be losing or anything. So we're going to finish it off. So we're finishing off our waist yarn basically. I'm going to now create a slip knot. And then I'm going to go to the first stitch right there. So we're basically working on these stitches that are above the white right there. Can you see? That's why I used a different color so that you guys can see it. Now, these black stitches are what we're going to be working on. So I'm going to insert my hook in the first stitch right there. I'm now going to take my slip knot and pull it out from there. And then I'm going to start making a single crochet all around it. And then I'm going to move to the next stitch above the white yarn basically. And I'm going to make a single crochet in that stitch. So insert it just like I'm doing. Make a single crochet. So a single crochet is basically you insert, yarn over, pull through, then yarn over and pull through the 2 stitches. But also make sure your stitches are not tight. So it's better for it to not be too tight. Make sure it's loose, and so that you can be able to work with it and it's not too tight on your body. You can walk freely in it. So I'm going to continue like this till I get to the end of this row. Now can you guys see what it looks like? I'm going to chain 1, cut my yarn, and then pull it out. Now after doing that, you're now going to loosen that knot that we did when we were using the machine. Loosen that knot, and then it will be easy for you guys to remove your waist yarn basically. Now again, I'm going to tie my 2 black yarns together just for security purposes. Tie it like 3 times so that it can be really tight, and then we're going to start removing our waist yarn. So I'm going to do the same process of removing my waist yarn for the other side.
Exhale, yeah. Push and pull and repel any hate. Go create what you want, feel compelled, yeah. And once you finally get a taste of the race, you'll never look back once you felt that. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth. Just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth. Just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth. Just focus on yourself first.
And now guys, this is what it looks like. This is what my dress is looking like. These are the panel pieces, the front, the back. I have arranged it the way it's meant to be. Now I'm going to go to this top part and I'm going to place it right sides facing each other. Now there's a right side. You're going to know the right side is going to be the one that is curving inside. So that's the right side. I'm going to just place it right side facing, and then I'm going to sew it together using a single crochet. So it's still crochet I'm going to use to put it together. So I'm just going to pin it down right there, and then this is it pinned to the side pieces. So right side's facing again. Can you see how it's curling up? The wrong side is where the curls are coming to, where the curves, basically the curls of the panel pieces are coming to. That's your back. The front is where it's smooth. So you're going to pin it together just like this. Now you can use your darning needle as well to sew it together. Whatever method works for you, you can use it to sew it together. But mine, I'm using single crochets to sew it together. Now you can even make it right sides facing each other if you want these stitches to look like a decorative stitch on your dress, basically. But if you want it inside, hidden on the inside, you're going to make sure it's right sides facing, and then you're going to do your single crochets. And then I'm now going to do single crochet all around the neckline, all around the armhole, and then probably on every edge basically that I have on this dress. Whatever edge I have, I'm going to do single crochets all around those edges so that it can look really nice. Now I forgot to add, for the sides of the dress, you are going to stop halfway. So the one of the sides, you're going to stop at the mid thigh or your knee or wherever you want your slit to start from. So you're going to stop there so that you can be able to work on the fringe on the side of this dress. Now guys, to work on the fringe, I'm going to use this green dress that I made to show you guys, because the black was not really clear. It was a bit dull when I was filming it, so I'm using this green to show you guys exactly how I did it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this fringe, or you can use your yarn as well, cut it to the size that you want, and then I'm going to fold it into two and start inserting it into each hole right there. So insert it into each hole from where your slit is starting. So from where your slit starts on your dress, that's where you're going to start. Continue to the entirety of this slit. So the two sides of the slit, you're going to continue just like that till you get to the end. So that was how I did the fringe of that dress. So continue like that. Create a knot with your fringe, knot your fringe on each stitch. And if you want to make it even fuller, have more fringe that you're going to just add to it, add to each hole, basically each stitch, and then you're going to have your fringe flowing on your dress.
Go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the
Then I added buttons to it because I don't want my back to be too open. I added buttons to it, and the buttons will make it versatile. Basically, I can easily even wear it without the buttons and just let my back to be really open, and let it just be there bare back. Or I'm going to just wear something on the inside and put my buttons to like cover it. So you can use whatever method works for you to work on your buttons. You can sew it with needle and thread. You can do anything to put your buttons. Whatever method works for you, that's what you're going to use. And this is how my dress turned out. I paired it with my ruffle hat that I made in one of my previous videos. I paired it with this shrug that I'm still going to show you guys how to make, guys. This is an amazing tutorial. This is an amazing dress. I always feel really special in it. It makes me, really feel girly, and I love wearing it every single time I wear it. And guys, this is just another amazing tutorial that I know you guys are going to love. If you try it out, please don't forget to tag me on Instagram at Lara Savage Creations. I would love to see your work and, showcase it on Instagram to all my growing followers and even here on YouTube. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Joining as a member, membership helps the channel a lot. Like this video, share within and outside your circle, comment in the comment section. If you have any questions, ask me in the comment section. And until my next video, do have yourself a wonderful morning, noon, or night wherever you are. It's still your favorite content creator and fashion entrepreneur, Lara Savage, signing out.